What's up everybody, welcome back to Collecting and Hobbies. In today's video we're going to be talking about Grand Moff Tarkin in two different ways. The new retro figures have been spotted, but before we get into that, here's an image of the new vintage collection Luke Skywalker from Last Jedi. Looks pretty good. It's hard to tell in there, but if you see it outside the package, it looks a lot better. But this is what we were really going to talk about right here. The new retro figures have been spotted at Target. As you can see, somebody found the whole case in their basket, but they are street dated for May 12th, so they would not ring up. But this one did. This is the new board game that comes with the exclusive Grand Moff Tarkin action figure. And he still comes on his card. In the package, there's what it looks like outside of the package. They already peeled the sticker off of it. The retro sticker can be peeled off, and as you see right there where Tarkin is missing, there's this white cardboard there. So there's like a bubble. The bubble sticks up from the cardboard, and the rest of the card of the figure is actually underneath that white cardboard. So it's kind of protected. And as long as somebody doesn't squash that side of the box, you should be alright, which is a good thing. So glad to see that from Hasbro. And these have been spotted in multiple Targets everywhere. They're like hitting, last couple days, they've been hitting like all over websites, all over the place. I don't know why my camera's being blurry, or it looks blurry on my screen, can't tell. But and since we're talking about Tarkin, I've been wanting to do a review on him, and I haven't even taken him out of the package yet, so I thought I'd throw that in too since I do reviews. But if you don't know, these are $19.99. The box, the board game. The board game is just a re-release of the original, I think it was called Escape from the Death Star board game. I played this when I was like younger with a bunch of Star Wars fans, family. I had the original board game. Of course, it didn't come with a figure. It came with these little cutouts, and then these little plastic things that you put a little piece of paper, the little cardboard paper into, and you use those as kind of like your Monopoly pieces or whatever to move around, and that was it. But it's a pretty good game. I wouldn't say it's the best game out there, but I don't really remember that much. I know that I played it a few times, but yeah, it's my... Oh, sorry about that. I was seeing if my flash was on. It's like, what? That's the light from behind me. Anyways, so they're out there and they're available. You don't need to worry about street dates. And the regular figures are $9.99, but the board game is $19.99. All right, so here's the 6-inch Black Series version of Grand Moff Tarkin, the best version they have available by far. Most people would agree. He's number 63, and he comes with an interrogation droid. Here's his bio. Pause it if you want. An ambitious, ruthless proponent of military power, Wilhuf Tarkin became a favorite of Emperor Palpatine and rose rapidly through the Imperial ranks. There's another picture of him right there. I'm using a different phone, so I don't know how well this is coming out. But alright, so all I've done so far is cut the tape on the bottom just to make it quicker. And let's check out his gigantic accessory here, which everybody, a lot of people are just as excited for this, the hardcore collectors, as they are for the figure. Because we got something like this, or they made something like this, and the 3 3/4 line, and gave it with like Power of the Jedi, Darth Vader, I think. So here's the interrogation droid. Seems to be one solid piece. I don't think. Yeah, these are all glued on right here, so they don't articulate. There's no articulation at all on this. Here's the needle. They pointing right at Princess Leia's face. Of course, there's a little ball socket, so you could, take that out if you want. You hear it snap when I pushed it back in. I just barely pulled it out. But see, I'll show you how tall this is compared to the figure. It's not really all that tall. It looks like about a little bit taller than a 3 3/4 figure. Might even be able to use this with a 3 3/4 figure. There's how it scales with the 6-inch 40th anniversary Princess Leia. It comes right up to her upper torso, so that kind of scales nice. Show you with the 3 3/4 Princess Leia real quick, and move her out of the way. Here's the original Princess Leia from 1978. Yeah, way too tall for the 3 3/4 scale. If you had it, it'd be floating over their heads, so you could pretend that she has like a weapon or something. This figure is so tight jointed, you can barely even move her arms or her legs. Or her head. Well, actually, her head is a little bit. The only thing wrong with it is got like a scrape on top of it. But anyway, back to Tarkin. Go. Get out of the way. Alright. That's ran out of space here. Alright, so here's Grand Moff Tarkin. He is the same body mold as Grand Admiral Thrawn, except for the torso is resculpted a little bit for his little canisters, and of course I don't think they have the same exact. Not sure about that. He's a Grand Moff, not a Grand Admiral. I don't know what the difference is, but maybe I should. But here's the head sculpt. Looks exactly like Peter Cushing. Looks really nice. Even though Leia looks good, but Tarkin looks way better. Kind of looks like his left eye is maybe in just a little tiny bit too much to the left. It looks a lot worse on camera for some reason, because it's catching it at some kind of weird angle. Yeah, but it looks a little off, slightly. Oh, they didn't paint his hair very well either. I got a better looking one that I keep mint on card. But let's see, he doesn't have that new joint yet. It looks like his neck does not move at all. Doesn't move around, but he can get his arms up to a T. Of course, they swivel, all the way around. Gets a little past 90, I think. No, about 90. Maybe a little, yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, he gets about 90, but you can't quite pull off like that binocular pose, but pretty close. Sorry, holding it too high. My this is different. Of course, he has waist articulation, goes all the way around. He's got slits on the sides, so he can almost do the splits this way if you want him to. He can kick all the way up because it's soft rubber, it gets all the way. It's not real soft, but it's not real hard either. Double jointed knees. And that's about as far as it goes. It's foot articulation. Wow. That pin looks kind of off there. Goes up a lot. That's kind of loose. It's kind of weird. It looks like this side's the same way though. No boot cut. But yeah, he's got a lot of foot articulation. That's about it. Oh, he's got swivel thighs, of course. Go all the way around. But the main thing everybody wants is that head sculpt with the photoreal tech. That's what everybody likes about him. Great likeness to Peter Cushing. Great figure. Added bonus with the interrogation droid. Looks a lot better. Of a deal, at least. Like better of a deal. More value. And of course, like I showed you before, this thing can swivel all the way around. It's just on a ball joint. Right there. And pop it right back in. Oh, wow. Might not want to do that. Oh, now it's significantly looser. It actually kind of bobbles around, wiggles. I wasn't going to do that actually because I heard that before. I almost didn't do it because I saw somebody else tell everybody that it does that. It gets real loose if you take it off. But if you want to put it on something else, you can do it. But once you take it off of this, it gets significantly looser. And it could give you balancing issues. But not that bad. Alright, well, that's it. That's all I got for you guys right now. There's a ton of new figures coming out. We got all sorts of Rebels coming out in the 6-inch Black Series. We got all sorts of stuff coming from Celebration that they showed. Yes, maybe a Seventh Sister with the. It looks like a Seventh Sister might be coming out in the 6-inch Black Series. The trooper that's next to her in the game is probably going to be the exclusive figure that comes with the video game, the new Jedi Fallen Order video game. And so I guess that means Seventh Sister is going to be in there. And she'll be the Inquisitor. I guess so they're making them canon, or I guess the video games are canon. I guess that's how it's going to work. But there's Grand Admiral Thrawn's badge. That's what he looks like. So it is different than Tarkin's. They also, I think she called him Governor Tarkin. He's the governor of, I don't know, I guess a certain part of the galaxy. So, I don't remember. I remember I think they interacted in Rebels at one point, but I don't remember which one's technically higher ranked. I think maybe Grand Admiral would be higher ranked. Alright, so that's it. I'll see you guys on the next video.